My name's Tara Posnikov. I'm a nutritionist here in Toronto. I focus on sports nutrition. I'm also a personal trainer and a triathlete. Triathletes have a lot to consider. They've got a lot on their plate when they're getting into the sport. So the first thing is to keep it simple. One, actually look at what you're eating. Take the time, log your food, and just find out what you're actually eating. Chances are, if it's a shorter distance triathlon you're training for, you don't need to increase your calories, but you may have to depending on how much you eat on a regular basis. I take a very holistic, natural nutrition approach with my athletes. I find that focusing on actual foods, whole grains, vegetables, fruit, lean meats, raw nuts and seeds are the best way to go. In terms of planning your daily nutrition for a novice triathlete, or anyone for that matter, you want to make sure you're eating a wide variety of foods. You should be focusing on each food group, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, with most meals. Breakfast, I think, is one place people do go wrong. They tend to undereat. If you don't eat enough at breakfast, you're going to be hungry later on in the day and more likely to make bad choices when you're rushed for time and feeling quite hungry. So focusing on whole grains, a complex carbohydrate of your choice, as well as protein. I think protein's often missed at breakfast. And then topping it up with nuts and seeds or fruit just to round it out a little bit. Lunch and dinner are relatively the same, and I'd say complex carbohydrate, 3 to 4 ounces of lean protein, whether it's chicken, lean turkey, fish, are all excellent options, as well as filling half your plate with vegetables. They're going to be packed full of nutrition, vitamins, enzymes. Snacks, morning snack, afternoon snack, very similar. I'd start with maybe a handful of almonds, so 12 to 15, and a cup of raw vegetables, something like carrots, celery, cucumber, peppers, whatever you like, something easy, no fuss. Good foods are going to make us feel good. They're going to strengthen the body, strengthen the ligaments, help keep us strong. Bad foods, on the other hand, and I don't like the labels, but those foods that we all know shouldn't be in our diet, they just weaken us. And from the inside out, and it's not going to show up immediately, but the more time you take to focus on nutrition, the better you'll feel and the better you'll perform. So doing your first triathlon is an exciting event, and chances are you're going to be hooked. There's a lot to consider from a nutritional perspective, but I hope you've already considered it during training. Race day is not the time to start experimenting with the different products that are out on the course to offer you support. First key is water. Always make sure you pre-hydrate before your race. For the shorter distance triathlons, things under 2 hours, you can get by with a little bit of water, maybe some sports drink or gel, just to keep your energy levels high.